Bum bum ba ba bum ba ba bum ba ba bum 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 ba ba bum ba ba bum ba ba bum bum ba ba bum 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 na 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 na. You clicked on the title. You clicked on it. You read the title. You clicked on the video. You seen the picture. Yes, today we're gonna be doing a review of Dragon Stars Super Saiyan 4 GT Goku. I'm joking. You ain't catch me lacking like that. You've seen the video. You know what we're reviewing today. First, I gotta say thank you so much. If you guys didn't help me all go and watch that video, Omega Shenron Revenge Part 4, and I didn't get to 200 views, I wouldn't be able to get this figure and do this review, so thank you so much. I am really grateful for you guys. And shout out to my big sister, Tegan, for getting me the figure. Yeah, and that's first. And yeah. Currently she's sick. Well, she was sick. I don't know anymore. But she was sick. Hope she gets better. But dun 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 dun. Alright. I've already cut the tape on the box. Yeah, I know you can't tell, but I've cut the tape. Camera. We got the whole setup of everyone, like we will be doing size comparison, detail, everything. Everything! Now! Let's get to review. Let's just open the box. Oh yeah, it's also an unboxing. There you guys. Box cleared out! It was a bit dented when I got it, but I ordered it from Smith Toys, so... Well, my sister ordered it, but, you know, the only place that ever puts the boxes in bubble wrap is Amazon, so... And I don't think you can get them off Amazon. Well, I don't know. But, I'm in the UK, and this guy was only £20. Which is a pretty big thing, thinking he's so much bigger, and normally the bigger... Well, he's not that much bigger, but he's like a bigger Goku, he's wider and stuff, and he's got, like, new hair. Oh, yeah, that's nice. So, you know, let's get him out. Try not to break this shit. Oh, come on. Get out. Let's go. Alright, we'll look at accessories later, so get out. I actually gonna need that for later. Boom! Alright, this figure is really cool off the bat. I love the rubbery hair. I heard that some people don't like the rubbery, but I actually prefer it. I feel like it adds like a sort of realism to him. You know? Like him or hate him. If you don't like him, then don't come and watch this video. Stupid. For £20, and it's a Dragon Stars, like £20 for a pretty new Dragon Stars, thinking there's some new stuff in it. It's pretty good, but that's, I mean, they were making a lot of money off those cheap ones. So, let's get into, paint and detail. In terms of paint and detail, he didn't have much to him, but then yet again, it's just the daima look. In daima, he didn't have any, like, it was just the guy, you know, it wasn't. But I like how I'm pretty sure there's shading there. Like, I'm pretty sure there's shading on that. In real life. Like, in real life, there's shading. Yeah, there's shading on it in real life. That's really cool. It's already shading on it. And on the arms. There's extra detail in the fists. If you look at the wrinkles, it's like a real fist. And, in terms of quality, I'll give it in terms of quality, I'm going to give him a 10 out of 10. That's straight up. Quality is not bad on this guy. I might just have a good figure, but this guy is not loose at all. I don't have any quality controls. Whatever they're called. Let's get off the tail for articulation. So yeah, quality 10 out of 10. He feels like, I don't know, but I feel like they've changed up the plastic on this one because it doesn't feel so cheap. He's also got a good bit of weight to him. That's something Omega Shenron didn't have, and he was giant, so, you know. Whatever you say. Premium. Alright. Let's keep it PG. Yeah, I'm joking. Let's go to the tail for the articulation. It only goes round. Yet again, it's a tail. Why would you want articulation on a tail? I don't know. It's just like, it just moves around. I want it to go into different places, but I don't want it to, like... Because if you had a ball joint there, what if it loosens up over time and then freaking, you know, it goes... Because it loosens up, it's just not as good. The detail in the, like, bungee thing around his waist is really good. In the thing, it looks like this is a different color in the camera to all these, but it's not. It is the same color. The hair is really nice. I don't feel like this should have been like a Super Saiyan 4 God. Super Saiyan 4 with God energy. Because that's how it looks. And you know, shut your fucking mouth. I'm joking. Alright, so he can kick forward. He can bend his... He can go out about that much to the side. And he can side kick that much. Not that good for the side kick, but I mean, I can't blame them thinking how big his legs are. How big his legs are and how big how big he is. I can't really blame them. Like, you might be like, well, with the ssj4 arts, Piccolo has good articulation in the legs. Again, sh figure arts, they don't use ball jointed for the hips. They use something else. What do they use? Anyways. This is a really cool figure. So, let's look at the knee bend. The knee bend can go around that far. Yes. Double jointed knees this time. But if we grab Super Saiyan Blue Goku, does it add for more articulation? Yeah. Yeah, it does. If you look, I do like the double jointed knee because it makes this look better, and also because of that weird little pokey thing, but also it does bend a little further. And I like the new joint they're using. It's similar to sh4 arts, but it's really good. Same with the other knee. For the foot, it was like this far down, this far up, but I mean, again, he's really big. You wouldn't expect a great amount of articulation from someone like... Damn! I wasn't expecting that to go so high. Okay. He can put his arm around that high. Swivel around... Swivel around here. Double jointed elbow goes around by here. Some people were complaining about, like, that. Some people were saying, like, oh, that bit's ugly, but I just don't care. Again, it's how all the other Dragon Stars' elbow joint looks as well. Like, there's nothing you can do about it. That's how all the elbow joints of Dragon Stars look. The wrist, I will say this. Why are those wrist pegs so small? It looks like Shaq, bro, with them big-ass monkey hands. He's got yeah. If you look, it's a really tiny ball peg. The waist can turn. The waist can turn, like, all the way around. Oh, hell no! What is that? What is that supposed to be? And why is it so long? What the hell? Oh my god. No way. Sorry about that, guys. I did not expect that to happen. Not on God's green earth did I expect that. I forgot the tail was there. I'm not even lying. This is a separate bit. This way here. Look, there is a gap. Yes, gap. The ab crunch goes like that far. Sorry, the foot moved. So you can't have him crunched. There we go. The eyes, the paint in terms of articulation, it's good for a Dragon Stars. Really good for a Dragon Stars. The legs, I'm not too sure about. Like, oh, never mind. Never mind. I thought the leg articulation was bad. It's actually not that bad. It's just the Dragon Stars. I was like, oh, why is the leg articulation so up there? Why does it not go out so far? But it does go out far. It's literally the same as far as you can go on the normal Dragon Stars figure. So, never mind, take that away. There's nothing really bad about it in terms of articulation. Is like, there's nothing special about it, but then it's a Dragon Stars. It's nothing. You're not paying $80 or more. £80 or more for freaking orange piccolo looking eye on the side. And you're not paying like, this guy was like $39. I don't know how much I got this guy for. I had him for Christmas, so the price, like, I was like, yay, I can get Bardock. He's only like £39. And then I check on Christmas Day, or was it Christmas? I don't know, Christmas Eve, the day before. And it's like, what? Why is it all of a sudden £2,000? On Christmas, everything goes up in price, so, I got that guy for a lot. He wasn't actually 2,000. And this guy was re-released, so I'm lucky I picked him up. It is the re-release, but I'd rather it be the re-release, because the re-release is better than the first one they made. For the articulation, you know what? The articulation is basically the same as all the other Dragon Stars, except the knees can go a little bit further, can bend a little bit further. But the Dragon Stars Super Saiyan Blue one doesn't go as far. I don't know. Does it go as far? Or are they the same? Because he's so big, it's hard to tell. I think the dragon... No. That don't go as far. Yep. That's not going anywhere. He actually has more range of bend. Or does he? It's hard to tell. You guys tell me what you think in the comments. Do you think he has more range of bend than Dragon Stars normal one? Or does he have more? Does he have more bend or not as much bend? Oh, wait a minute. He has not as much bend. I literally just... Wait. Yeah, that's not going anywhere. Because of his big-ass Shaquille O'Neal looking arms, I understand why it wouldn't be as much as a normal Dragon Stars. And even then, they did get a really good amount of range if you think about it. This guy's arm can only bend that much. And if you think about it, really, that's not much. This doesn't bend much more than this. Like, he has bigger arms and stuff, so his arms were probably going to bend a little bit less further. His arms were probably going to bend a little bit less further. Did I just say that twice? But this one obviously bends more because he's a slimmer, normal build. Normal Goku build. Whereas this, and the knees bend further on him and they go the same out there. So, compared to a normal Dragon Stars Super Saiyan Blue Goku, he's better. Alright, compared to a normal Dragon Stars, he has a couple of things that make him better. I like the rubbery hair. That's one point. He can bury his chin. That's another point. Like, look at this. Super Saiyan Blue Goku can only look down that much. Wait, let's try as hard as I can. Come on. You can do it. And then he doesn't look up at all. Goku! What happened? Damn. Gohan be like, Daddy. No, he fell to his knees. Daddy, no. Nah, see, like, his head can't even look up without breaking. So, and he can only, you know. Whereas this guy can literally put his chin in his, what's it called? Collarbone. And he can't look up, but this guy can barely look up. I mean, he can't look up, he can only look forwards. Why is he hunched? 1 second. Why is that Goku hunched? Oh, there we go, we fixed it. BAM! Anyways, Super Saiyan 4 Daima or Super Saiyan Blue, which one do you like more? I'm going with Daima. Daima, Super Saiyan 4 Goku's cool. I like him more. This one is pretty old as well, but, you know, he can look up, but not as good, and he can look down, but not as good as again, so he can look up, not as good, but he can look more down. Damn, he can literally eat his abs, but anyways, rubbery hair, I like that, so that's a point, That's a point. And is that a point? Is that a point? If you could hear my dog walk around in the background, he's fine. Just my dog. That can go up that far. I'm not gonna. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. Whose arm can lift up more? Super Saiyan Blue, Goku, or ssj4 Daima? I'm gonna give that point to the Super Saiyan Blue one, because if that wasn't there, he would be able to go up. I'll give that one to Super Saiyan Blue. So, no point there. Point there, because it's just a normal one. Point there, point there, point there, because that does add extra articulation. Ooh! Can it move? We know if you've seen... What happened to Super Saiyan 4 Goku GT? Where'd he go? Nah, hell nah, man. He did what he did when Gohan was born. Disappeared. No, I mean, he did what he did when Goten was born. Freaking disappeared. I actually can't find Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I was gonna... Damn. Ah! Sorry, guys. That's not... My bad, G. Let me look. Wait a minute. Let me just look at the overall place. Where? Oh, there he is. He was hiding behind Omega Shenron. Alright. If you know of Dragon Star's ssj4 Goku, his back of his hair is a separate piece, so this can move. Look, I'll hold on to that. It's a separate piece on a ball joint. Because it's rubber, it's hard to tell, but it's a separate piece, boys! Actually came out. Oh, shit! What the hell? Nah, this is goofy as hell! Goku with a freaking mullet, that's crazy! This is goofy as hell! That was an accident, but I mean, it is rubber, so... Yes, it's a separate piece. I like how that feels. Wait, now we can test how far you can look up. And okay, it still gets in the way, but there. Damn it! That still gets in the way. but he can bury the chin, and he can look up about that much. And that is, whoa. Let me just, if you bend that further, he can look up that much. Whoa. And okay. That's really cool. Oh, wow. Okay. If these bits weren't here, let me just push them. It's because they're rubber, they can bend, so it can show you how far he can look up. And he can freaking look up. Obviously, because them in the way, you keep pushing it down. But he can look up. He can literally look up. Oh my god. He can bury the chin and look up. But obviously, because this and that is in the way, he can't. But let's put them back together. That's a nice discovery. I am putting this hair piece back on though, because he be looking ugly as fuck. Goku went from serious cool ass man to freaking chopped. Man, Goku got a chopped ass haircut. Not anymore. I saved him, boys. So be careful. That probably is gonna come out because you know it's rubber and it can bend. Stupid. I guess it's not a 10. I'll give him a 9 on articulation. Actually, I'll give him a 9 on articulation because the shoulders. Never mind. I give him a 10 on articulation. And you can say whatever you want, but the truth is, I'm not going to be comparing him to. I'll size compare him to an SH to show you if he scales, but in terms of Dragon Stars, in terms of Dragon Stars articulation, he's really good. Not compared to Beerus, though. Beerus slim as hell, and he, But yet again, if you look, he's slimmer, and because of he's slimmer, he can bend his arms all the way. The slimmer the figure is, the more it can bend. Like, if you look at Super Saiyan 4 OG, they can bend the same amount. Alright. What else? Now, let's look at size comparison. In Xenoverse 2, Goku Super Saiyan 4 was giant. And you can... Oh, pardon me. Damn, I'm sorry. I had a pot noodle earlier. You know. Know how it is. Nah. If you look from Goku's in the backs, he is smaller. And I mean smaller than most. He's a short king. That's Vegeta's role. Who'll be turning Goku into a short king? Whoever it is, they're a monster. Nah, I found that with their newer figures, they either, their newer figures have been, decreased in height. If you look at an OG Dragon Stars compared to Gohan is smaller. So they are slimming down their figures slowly. So it is meant to scale with the newer figures, not the OG. But I've been collecting Dragon Stars for years, so... Anyways. Next to Goku, what are you doing behind there, boy? Yeah, silly boy. So, in terms of height, he's literally like an inch bigger. What do you mean by that? No. In terms of height, actually, MUI Goku is not even an inch bigger, just a couple of centimeters bigger. But in terms of height. Now width, that's a totally different thing. Bro. Get rid of that hair there. Get rid of TUI Goku's hair there. Shit. Get rid of TUI's Goku here, but there, and he's freaking gone. You can't see him. He's hiding. He's like a masked man. Masked man. Ow! Oh, he actually stood. Okay, now it's time for a figure that I broke, that I love, that also just can't stand up properly. And he's actually Super Saiyan 4, and he's not Goku. Take a guess. Pause by ear and take a guess. Like, who do you think it is? It can only be two people. It's not Goku. If you guessed Vegeta, then you're wrong. I'm joking. You saw his foot, didn't you? It was Vegeta. Now, I really when I had his foot come off again, bro. This guy's foot loves to come off, but when I had him up there on his toes, I was like, oh shit, is he taller than the Super Saiyan 4 Goku Daima? But, a short king stays short. That's the truth. A short king always stays so short. Yeah, he's shorter than him. Bite your forehead, Vegeta. That's Vegeta. The prince. Now, I don't know what this guy is, because he's a mix of a prince and a low-class warrior. But Vegeta, is he like... What is he? Is he a prince? Is he not a prince? He's the guy this guy took the color of the hair inspiration from. This is Super Saiyan 4 GT Goku. But it's not your Goku. Gogeta. But it's not your review. So get out. It's Goku's time to shine. Oh. And that hair is really shiny. I like that. Okay. People like to say how their hair is similar. His hair is actually darker than his. His hair is orange. So, also, his fur is a different color. His fur is more closer to the original Goku than anything. But, I actually did a custom. I actually did a gay cut. Oh my god, should I make the custom? Should I do the custom, like, right now? Imagine I do. No, I made a custom. I used to take him apart and put him back together whenever I wanted. Basically, I took the Super Saiyan 4 Goku body, gave him Broly's hands, and put that hair on that head, and then, gave him orange legs. Actually, this body I used. I had this body, but I painted the body a different color once a long time ago. So then it was black, but the paint I used wasn't that good, so I got rid of the black paint. And the legs, I drilled a hole in the back of them to put the tail in. So I put the battle damage. It was basically battle damage Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku. And it was... no, I wouldn't ask. I loved using him and playing with him because, you know, that's what I do on my channel. I play with things. I did enjoy playing with him and having fun with him. And then eventually I was just like, oh my god, bro, hell no. No, I just wanted to put the Gogeta. Then I put Gogeta back together and Goku because I wanted him to fight Omega Shenron on my shelf. Get your ass up. So, good guys only shelf. I wanted Gogeta back, so that's what I did. I got Gogeta back. Now, this guy, I'm actually scared of him. Let's move this guy. He's overpowered as hell. No. When I introduce him, he will be overpowered as hell. And I mean, overpowered as hell. good. Now, I guess that's a 10 for size, because he's not shorter. He's shorter than Goku, but then again, he is around the same size as everyone else. I mean, he's the same size as Gogeta, so him and Gogeta are size twins. But, in terms of being an action figure, this is cold. I'm sorry, I've got the Attack on Titan music stuck in my head, because you know what I've been working on in my shorts, if you want to see. But I've actually updated that head and everything, you know. Anyways, let's get back to the figure. Stop yipper-yabbering. This is one of my longest videos yet, 30. Anyways, this figure is really cold. I love him. If you order him now, I'm making this video because when I order figures, I remember I still do it, but I just go on YouTube and look at reviews of it all day and all night, waiting for it to come. So if you want, you can watch this video, and it is a really long video of the figure, so you will get an in-depth look, and you will get, yes, and I will get paid. I'm joking, I don't get paid. Nah, my dad works. Shout out to my big sister again for getting me this figure. Well, yeah, this figure is cold. Now, it's time. Now it's time to... Sorry, I put his legs awkward. I'm sorry, it's hard to do things on camera. I'm only just getting used to, filming videos and stuff. That's why my shorts aren't that good, but if you like them, you like them, and thank you for liking them. Still trying to get to that 50 subscriber goal. We've got 3 new or something subscribers, so shout out to the 3 new subscribers who subscribed. Thank you. I hope soon, we're nearly there, soon, I think I'm going to be able to get to 50, and as soon as I get to 50, man, we'll be doing a celebration live. So it'll just be a live of me yipper-yabbering and chilling, showing off my figures, and doing things you guys suggest in the live's comments. So, you say something in the comments in the live, I'll be like, alright, I'll do that. But, nothing crazy. I ain't gonna be jumping out of windows for you guys. That's the thing. And if you're new and you join the live, I'll just say, hey, what is this about? And I'll join. But you won't know what to say. You know. Anyways, let's get to the size comparison everyone's been waiting for. Dragon Ball Z. Well, it's actually Dragon Ball GT, but, you know. Dragon Ball GT, Super Saiyan 4 Goku versus Daima. Okay, he's taller. His fur's different colour and his hair's different colour. His hair is also in a different shape. Their hair is in a different way, styled. I'm gonna have to find some paint and cover that up because the black from the thing has smudged onto the paint on the figure, so yippee doo dah. Anyways, I love GT Goku with all my heart. I don't love GT with all my heart though. That's one thing. GT was ass. It was plain ass. It was ass. I can't stress it enough of how much it was ass. I don't care if you're a GT fan watching this. If you're a GT fan, I'm not trying to hate on you or anything. It's just, it was so confusing. Super 17 arc was not good. The only thing good about that was freaking Super 17. I had really hopes for that. I liked Omega Shenron, but the story was kind of all over the place. The Dark Dragon Balls were unnecessary. No, to be fenced, they could have done Omega Shenron in a whole different way. They didn't need to be, they could have done it as a new villain from outer space, or just a demon. Because they hadn't done a demon, they only done Janemba, and he is not a demon. And he is a demon, but he's not in the movie, so it's not canon. They could have done, like, neither is GT, but you know what I mean. Like, they could have done it as him being a demon who wants all the power in the world, so he corrupts the Dragon Balls, then eats them. There was no need for Dark Dragon Balls. You could have just had the normal Dragon Balls. You know? But you know, this is what it is. Talking about Dragon Balls. How about I drag my balls across? I'm joking. Kid. Nah, Street Fighter. But Street Fighter 4. A lot of people were comparing Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku against GT. But the truth is, GT Daima Goku could be stronger than GT. We'll never know unless they do more of Daima or they release a new series with Super Saiyan, with the Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku in it. Because the truth is, we'll never know. If they don't release a new series with the Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku or carry on Daima and we don't get to see Super Saiyan 4 Goku's feats and how truly strong Super Saiyan 4 Goku or him conquer all his feats, or you know what I mean, like we don't get to see him conquer his feats, or you know, like we don't get to see him use his feats like his best feats and stuff, like, because Dragon Ball GT had like many seasons. I actually don't know how many seasons it had. It had a good few seasons, and it had long enough to show Super Saiyan 4 Goku's feats and stuff. I don't like the GT fans are like, oh, GT Super Saiyan 4 Goku is stronger than TUI Goku because it puts him in his prime. It's like, shut your fucking mouth! And no, it's not. That's not how it works, you dumbass. Super Saiyan, no matter how much training Goku's got, nothing can pass the gods. Realistically, the gods, they're gods. The only way to surpass a god is by using a divine energy or divine form. So you can't just put a random form out your ass and say it's stronger, because it's not. Super Saiyan 4 Goku is nowhere near TUI or MUI. Like Super Saiyan 4 Goku would in Daima and in GT, the Daima fans, because nobody's comparing Daima 1 to nah. But and anybody who says the GT is stronger than even God is a dumbass, because God, again, Goku fighting Beerus was holding back basically everything, and their powers were able to send shockwaves through the universe. Like, GT4 Goku would never be able to accomplish something like that. And if he has, either way, maybe he's as strong as, at best, if he has accomplished something like that, maybe at best he is as strong as God, but he's nowhere near Super Saiyan Blue or any form after Super Saiyan Blue. Because, again, they are divine energies. They are the god's stem. The god's power is around, like, Zeno. Think about Zeno. He created the universe. And he took the strongest, he grabbed random people from the universe, made angels, made them train those people in the universe. He made them train those people until they were strong. Then he invented something called divine energy. So even if you weren't strong at all, if you had the accessibility to divine energy, you become super strong. And nothing, basically think about it. Zeno made these gods to protect the universe. And destroy planets that aren't necessary, to do jobs and to protect stuff. So say those gods, say that power was achievable. It is by Saiyans, but say that power was achievable by any random Saiyan. who, like think about it, Zeno would have made it, so the only way you could achieve divine energy or come close to being as strong as the divine energy is if you train with divine beings. It's that simple. The only way you can come close to divine power is by unlocking divine abilities by training with divine beings. Like, that goes for Goku, Vegeta, and everyone who has a god transformation. But they're, like, the only ones. So it's like, you can Super Saiyan 4, it's basically made it so Super Saiyan 4 physically cannot reach that level of power without divine energy. Because it's just impossible. Zeno made it so if you, Zeno made it so nobody can surpass the divine energy without either training with the gods and unlocking divine energy, or just training with the gods and keep training until you level up your form so powerful it's next to divine energy. Like Frieza doesn't, think about it, Frieza doesn't have divine energy, but then Frieza's actually, I'm pretty sure Frieza does. Golden form might actually be divine energy. It'd make more sense if it was divine energy. Frieza might be the only exception, thinking his race is literally a whole. They're built to adapt, aren't they? Like, they're literally built, so if they're built to become stronger, by training. But Frieza don't do it because he's pussy. Well, he does it now, and now he's super overpowered, so, I would say that's the conclusion of this video. But is it? Nah. It might be the conclusion. Oh, no, it isn't. I've got a... So, yeah, in terms of scale, 10 out of 10. Articulation, 9 out of 10. Not 10 out of 10 for Dragon Stars. Paint, I'll give it a... I'm not going to rate the paint because there's not enough paint on him to rate, And in terms of how he looks, 10 out of 10. I love the design. I love the look. This figure is just crazy good in terms of the Dragon Stars. Let's grab... I would get Bardock off the shelf, but I'm just going to grab Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta and show him. So if you want a Super Saiyan 4 Goku, but you can't be asked to wait until sh Figure Arts do it, because they will do it, and you want one right now, and you want a cheap one, this is your option. Get him. He does scale with sh Figure Arts very well, Lee. Thinking Vegeta is such a shorty. Yeah, he scales with sh Figure Arts. He looks really good. If you can't wait, then you can't wait. Now, I'm probably going to pick up the ssj4 Daima Goku sh Figure Arts. Maybe. That's the thing. Like, I might pick him up just to compare him to the Dragon Stars and say if it's worth it. Because say he's just the standard standard sh price, which he won't be. Because the mini one is like, what? The mini one's like, the mini one, I can't remember, but it's like 100 something right now. The mini one is really expensive. And it's a mini one, so I can imagine the bigger one being more expensive. So, say sh Figure Arts don't want to make you homeless for a figure, and they do make him cheaper, then I will pick up him. And if Dragon Stars make ssj4 Goku Daima kid size, I will get him and compare him. Because, why not? Nah, but if sh Figure Arts release one and it's pretty cheap, or it's cheap for an sh, then I will pick it up. But say it's like 100 and something for an adult daima ssj4 Goku, which Demonical Fit are probably gonna make eventually. Like Demonical Fit are gonna make one probably. Beast Toys are probably gonna make one. If they do make, aren't they the same company? No. Beast Toys are probably gonna make one. If they do end up making one, then I'm probably just gonna get them. Because what's going to happen is the sh Figure Arts are going to release an expensive one. That's Kong Studios. I'm going to just call them Kong Studios instead of Beast Toys. Kong Studios and Demonical Fit will recognize this, so they'll be like, how about you get one for cheaper? And then they'll get more people to buy it. And because they get more people to buy it, they make more money. There you are. But yeah, you get me, like... Kong Studios are probably going to release, Kong Studios, Demonical Fit, all of them are probably going to release really good ssj4 daima figures. And then you just better than the SH. And if that does happen, then I will pick up the Kong Studios one or the Demonical Fit one. Whichever one I think is better. Or say the SH Figure Arts one is released and they release one as well. Then I'm probably gonna get I'm gonna get the SH Figure Arts and I might get the Kong Studios one. Like, it depends. Like, if Kong Studios do it and it's cheaper, then I'll get him. If SH do it and it's cheap for an SH Figure Arts, then I'll get it. Because, again, it's just... I just want to see how they compare to the Dragon Stars, or how they compare in terms to other figures, or to the Demonical SH one to the Demonical Fit one. So I probably, if they do release them too, though, if SH and Kong and Demonical Fit, I'll probably get one out of the two between Kong and Demonical Fit, then SH, and then I'll compare them all. But if SH is a rip-off, I'll get Kong, or, if SH try and rip us off, I'll get Kong or something. I'll get, like, Kong Studios, Demonical Fit. But, I'm pretty sure that's the end. In terms of a figure in general, in terms of you can think whatever you want. But personally, I think this figure is a 10 out of 10 for the Dragon Stars. Let's be honest, any figure compared to an SH, they don't compare. Like, the Dragon Stars one, this guy next to an SH is probably an 8 out of 10, which is still great because I just love this figure and the design. But, compared to it's a 10 out of 10 because it captures what it's supposed to be. It captures what it's supposed to be, and it scales well with other Dragon Stars. It looks good. It's a nice, sleek design. 10 out of 10 in terms of everything. You can also get a cool boxing pose. That Goku got that drip coup. I should make the drip coup. But let's do accessories. Well, in terms of figure right now, in terms of the figure in all right now, is a 10 out of 10. But let's check accessories. Will it still be a 10 out of 10 after this? Probably. So, I'm going to yap to you when I try and get this hand on. Because I'm doing it the old-fashioned way. I ain't adding no editing between scenes. Nah. Let's do it the old-fashioned way. When reviews used to be some guy gets a figure, opens it, talks about it, and then, puts the accessories on off camera, or even on camera, or just yaps. No editing, just normal, authentic reviews. I wish we could turn back time to the good old days when my mama sang. Alright, I'm gonna sing that song otherwise. Yeah, that's all he comes with. But again, Dragon Stars. Just the Dragon Stars. Nah, it was crazy. I heard some guy complaining because the new MUI Goku only had a certain amount of hands. It's like he was upset because the new MUI sh Figure Arts Goku only comes with the normal amount of hands a normal release has. Like, I know it's supposed to be an extra release, so it has extra hands, but still, God, compared to a Dragon Stars, which only has 2 hands, that thing has like a bajillion hands. You gotta stop taking everything so seriously. We're probably not going to make it out of 2025 with all that's going on. So take everything seriously, please. Boom. He can hit the Kamehameha pose pretty well. You just got to know how to do the Kamehameha pose. You just got to know how to do it. That's the thing. You just got to know how to do the Kamehameha pose. You got to know how to do the Kamehameha pose, and you got to be good at posing. Yeah, again, it's not an SH, so it's not the best, but it is really good. Again, you can literally, with the beam, that looks really good. Kamehameha! Shut your fucking mouth. Huge discount on OC toys for Vegito figure. I do not care. His hands, since he's got freaking Shaquille O'Neal hands. No disrespect to Shaquille O'Neal, he is a legend after all. Shacko boy. Whoa, that looks really cool. You can put the hand. I didn't think that would fit. The giant hole in the hand. The giant hole for the giant monkey hands, thinking he's got Broly-sized hands, so he's just about to do the Bardock style, where he's just holding it and about to throw it at you. Or you can do... It's not another big hole, so you kind of have to, like, work with what you got. Boom. Actually, I can do better of a pose than that. Okay. We got it. We got the pose, boys. I wish he came with like a blast effect. The one thing I did, you can ask where I got this blast effect. I got it from a power-up pack. Like, I know Dragon Stars do the power-up pack for people who want to pay a little extra for a figure with some extra accessories than just the simple figure. And if Dragon Stars do decide to make oh my god, if Dragon Stars make a power-up pack for this ssj4 daima, I actually will pick that guy up. Oh my god, that would be so cool. But I wish they made this figure as either a power-up pack, or they just made him so he came with a custom accessory where, see that big thing that goes around that side of the hand, where it has both on both sides? It has a big one there, it has a big one there, it has a big opening for the big hand there, a big opening for the big hand there, and then one on the side there, so you can change so then it's 3 still, but you can have the big hand there, ready to power up, all there, and so I do wish they do that. Give him a custom blast, so then it's big enough to hold both of the it's able to put in the holes. It's able to put in the it's able to put the big hand in the hole there. But obviously it's only one big hole, so you can only put it in that side. But they gave him one that was custom for holes in both sides, so it was perfect. And then let's get selling you. Oh no. Anyways, that concludes my review. Oh, I haven't rated him. In terms of all, a little bit they did miss an opportunity for the accessories where they could have made it so he had a custom blast. But again, if I ordered this guy, if someone ordered this guy as a surprise gift for me and then told me I'm getting him, and it's a Dragon Stars, again, I wouldn't expect, unless it was a power-up pack, I wouldn't expect it to, unless it was a power-up pack, I wouldn't expect it to come with any accessories apart from the hands, which is fine because I have, obviously, the Gogeta power-up pack. I need to get more power-up packs for the accessories, not the figures. Nah. But, like, I hope they could make a lot of money if they gave him a screaming face, chucked him in a power pack and made a custom blast like this for him, and then like a cool custom beam shooting with the orange around it like the SH did. That would be cold. Sorry guys, we'll be back with it. But that would be cool. So if they do that, I will 100% pick up that for the custom like beam and the screaming face. I will not let you destroy my weapon. Get out! Shut your bitch ass up. Shut your fucking mouth. Nah, you know the meme. What is that, Goku? Nah, if they do that, they do release a review where he's like, if they release a power pack figure with a custom blast, I will pick it up and then I'll make him fight. Oh, what? I'll like have, I will grab him if they do that, but they probably 9 times out of 10 they won't do that. Well, actually, 9 times out of 10 they release the figure, then they wait a couple of years till no one doesn't care, and then they release it in a power pack again. That's what they've done. Or they won't. They'll release it they'll release this guy. Then a couple of months after SH, they'll release the power pack. And if they do release the power pack one, if they do make a power pack with him with a screaming face, I will get him. So then I can have calm, normal, Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku, and Beast Screaming Goku Daima. But because it's not a power, it is a missed opportunity, but I'm not going to say it's a missed opportunity fully yet, because it might not be a missed opportunity. They might, they might actually do what I'm talking about, and they might release a power-up pack with a screaming face and a custom blast effect, and then a custom one of these, except it's a long beam and it has orange on it, orange swirls around it, and it looks cool. So I'm not going to say it's a missed opportunity yet, because they might do it, but if they don't do it, then it is. So just take this. If they never do it, it's a missed opportunity. If they do it, then it's not a missed opportunity. In terms of being a figure, you can take a guess. In terms of being what it is, it is what it's supposed to be. It is what it's supposed to be. It lives up to it lives up to the hope I had for it, and I'm really happy about that. So for the figure, if I was to compare it against the Dragon Stars, I'd give it a 10 out of 10. If I was to compare it to an SH, I'd give it a 9 out of 10. Because again, SH is still better, but I love my Dragon Stars. Dragon Stars, opening a Dragon Stars box will always be a different feeling for me. Because I remember getting my first Dragon Stars, that guy. And I was like, whoa, he's so cool. He looks so much like the anime. And I was only just getting into collection. That's the guy who started the whole collection. Now I've turned him into a beast, but not literally. Now, it's like, now, what the hell, bro? Sorry, talking to myself, but seeing this box by you, opening a cardboard box and finding this box with a figure inside with a different character name will always be a different feeling for me. Like thinking I got him, I got them all. Not all, but you know what I mean? Like, I love sh figure arts, they're really good figures, but opening a Dragon Stars will always see in the new modifications as Dragon Stars slowly get better. Is something special for me, thinking I've been collecting them all my life, basically. What started as a little Dragon Ball obsession turned into a whole army of figures, and now I build them up as much as I can every day. The guy who started the collection versus the newest guy, it's just a big difference, isn't there? In terms of quality and all that, like pinless joints, that's another point. 11 out of 10. God. But I just hate the people who couldn't. I hate it. Like, I love Dragon Stars, and I don't mind people not liking them, because the guys who spend a lot of their money on SH and hope for really great figures, that's what they collect. But I'm more of as long as the figure is nice, looks good, and I genuinely am interested in it, that's what makes a good figure for me. And I have all of them here. So in terms of being what I wanted it to be, it's a 10 out of 10. If you can, pick this figure up. If you can, Vegeta, bro. Sorry, I've been messing with the joints, so, you know, it's to move them. And this, boy, that'll be the picture for the video. There we are. That'll be the picture for the video. But you know, collecting Dragon Stars is a special thing for me, and I will get into SH, and I love SH because they're cool and they got good articulation, but opening a Dragon Stars, that's just a different experience for me. It'll always be one of the best. That is all for today, and that concludes my 1 minute long video review unboxing of Dragon Stars. I just had a brain freeze. Sorry, guys. Dragon Stars, Dragon Ball Daima ssj4 Goku version. I'll see you guys later. That is all for today. Goodbye.